Welcome to the second episode of The Real Wine Show, where we try and stump our panel of wine experts in 2 rounds. Round 1, Spot the Corker. Our contestants will be read 3 stories about wine. They'll receive points by figuring out if it's true or false.
Round 2 of our show is always our No Labels segment, which is the emotive blind tasting segment. So what we're looking for from our panel, they're going to taste the same wine, have a few minutes to make some notes, assess the wine, and then we're going to ask our panelists to talk about the wine from an emotional perspective, right? Like how the wine makes them feel. Does it transport them somewhere? Or perhaps does it remind them of a person? And if it does, what kind of person is that? What's special or distinctive about that person? That's round 2, No Labels blind tasting.
So we found the brightest wine professionals in Michigan, but they all ghosted. And we desperately texted our friends to see who was available. So now we have Jared. He is the director of wine and general employee at Stadtgarden. Yeah. Next we have Omy over at...
Hello.
He's over at Ladder 4.
That's the world-renowned Ladder
4. Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
I'll let you introduce Jason.
And Jason Berthold is here. He's the executive chef at the Travis Point Country Club, but a winemaker in his own right. Is that correct, Jason?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So
Former.
he's got a former winemaker. He's got some amazing wine experience behind him, working with fellows like Abe Schoner, yeah, from
Scolium Project.
Scolium Project, yeah, of course. Abe, we wished he would have done something in Michigan. Did you ever talk to him about that?
Yeah, he was passing through. They were going from New York to South Bend, but didn't have time to stop.
Yeah, something like that. Cool. So those are our panelists today, Jason, Omy, and Jared. So let's kick it off with the first story here. So gentlemen, we're going to read to you 5 stories. And you'll each in turn have a chance to respond whether they're true or false, and you'll be scored according to not just the veracity, but the creativity of your responses, okay? So let's get things going with our most experienced Jared Gild. Archaeologists have found remains of a refrigerator in what is now northern Bulgaria that was used by Roman soldiers to cool wine and perishable foods.
True.
The ceramic construction, you're doing very well because you've gotten them both covered. The ceramic construction is around 2,000 years old. A second refrigerator of this type was already found last year in a former Roman fortress in the archaeological site of Nove. This is located near the present-day town of Svistov, northeast of Sofia in Turkey, I suppose. So, yeah, the Roman refrigerator for wine and perishable foods. True or false?
True. Why not?
I won't argue with that. So
why not?
We'll record Jared's response is true. Omy, what do you think about the Roman-era ceramic refrigerator?
It sounded like you made up a lot of those words, so I'm going to say false.
I did not do a good job of reading this, so yeah, I think maybe you're on track with that. I don't know. I'm not saying one thing, but I did have a hard time with the reading, but I think that's the wine coming through there. Jason, you're on deck with the Roman refrigerator.
I'm leaning toward false.
False for the Roman refrigerator. So that's all 3 answers. Matt, is the Roman refrigerator story true or false?
Oh, it's true. It is.
Boys, the cheese goes in the
all
hole.
True.
Yeah. The cheese goes in the hole.
Yeah. That's the cold part in the ground.
Simple math. The Romans knew it. We know it now.
Yes, we do.
Well, now we're finding it out. Like the story, we're finding it out.
We're also finding out those are real words.
Well, when we pronounce them correctly.
I get
the latest find is remarkable because it has additional cooling element from the lead pipe that was connected to the aqueduct system.
delicious
right?
lead.
So the archaeologist at Warsaw University, and that's what he said. So the researchers also found fragments of wine glasses, bowls, animal bones, and based on these finds, they want to reconstruct the last meals of the Roman soldiers. Probably just a lot of dead songbirds.
That's like... Yeah, it sounded like a fucking dope party.
Yeah.
All the glasses got broken. It was a banger.
So 100 points each?
Yeah, I was going to say, I think that...
2 points.
Oh, 2 points to
2 points,
Jared.
yeah.
Jared always gets 2 points.
0 points for Omy and 0 points for Jason.
Yeah.
No worries. There's plenty of time to come back, gentlemen. Don't be intimidated by Mr. Guild.
There's also shapes.
Could I borrow a pen from somebody? Oh. You guys can cut this out. I want everyone to think that I came prepared. Yeah, I'm ready. I can.
We're getting. Oh, all right.
Can we throw more things back and forth?
Yeah, maybe sparkling corks that we have to dodge while answering questions.
All right, so Matt, why don't you give us story number 2, our true and false story number 2 for the panelists here.
Talking after log.
I'm actually ready for the agility portion in which you shoot the corks.
That would be a lot of fun after a few bottles of wine. Yeah,
Yeah.
just start looking like a field sobriety test. But yeah, Matt.
So David Falstatter of McMinnville, Oregon, has invented a new bird scaring and spraying device called Bird Away. When motion is sensed in the canopy, a pump at the end of each row turns on and shoots a fine jet of sulfured water out. It's going to change the way we control unwanted guests in the vineyard and spray for mildew at the same time. All you have to do is buy the motion sensor and the new pumps. You can use whatever irrigation system you can find. According to Falstatter, his own vineyard, Scrub J Hill, has been mildew and bird-free since they installed the system earlier this year. So is that true or false? We'll start with Jason.
It's false. It sounds like a real tall order to me.
So what was the storyline here? It's a sulfurous water jet to...
That's where you lost me was with the sulfur.
Yeah, once you had sulfur.
Any
In the spray.
irrigation, now sulfur.
Yeah.
Changing your story, I see.
Hard false.
Well, if you have irrigation already, you can just spray into the canopy, and that kills all the mildew, but it also scares the birds and hits them with brimstone for their sinning.
Yeah, so before we continue on with the true false part of it, could something like this be feasible? I mean, let's just talk about that for a minute. I mean, could you have, I mean, like with lasers and birds
It's
laser birds?
It's absolutely feasible, and I can tell you from experience, growing up with a newborn who became a toddler, we had a sandbox in our apartment driveway in San Francisco, and we thought it was the best thing ever that we could just sit out there and play with him, until we realized that every night the neighborhood cats would come shit in the sandbox.
Yeah.
So I started with a cover, and they would scratch into the cover, and they would still shit in the sandbox. A sensor light did nothing, but what worked was the
Quicksand.
sensor sprayer, hooked to a garden hose, and when the cat would come through. Now, I was with you on that story until the sulfur was involved.
syncing up.
So I'm still sticking to false because I think the sulfur is kind of a tall order
What is
just
it,
to be.
Jason? What is it about the sulfur that's really turning off?
Well, one, sulfur is not popular these days, and two, there's no way to regulate how much sulfur is going onto your canopy.
Fair enough.
You're using science.
So, Omy, are you compelled by the cat story, the cat technology translating to the vineyard? What do you think about the for water jets?
I decided it was false.
A long time ago.
Yeah, a long time ago.
Before Matt opened his
Jason,
mouth.
you know, I'm dug in at this point. But I am intrigued about the velocity of the water. Is it a mist, or is it more of like a jet, or is it like a pellet?
It's not a bird bath, man. It's supposed to scare them off. I mean, they're not supposed to be luxuriating in a
I
fine
don't know. I'm
mist.
just imagining like some sort of turret,
Well, it's actually
like
jet.
a water turret.
Well, so you have the irrigation system that's going down, and then you turn it up, basically. Turn up for what? You're turning up for the birds.
Death to birds.
Turn up for birds.
Turn up for birds.
The unwanted guests.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Omy, would you be compelled if it was a Bordeaux mixture instead of just sulfur water?
No, I was
that be
really
more
more
frightful?
excited at
copper
like
sulfur?
Yeah.
I was imagining like armor-piercing rounds of water.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
What if it was
like
for
extremely
orders
high velocity water?
of Ramos Gin Fizzes mid-service? Then the birds, they're out, right?
Yeah, you just
They're just tickets just flying
the
at them.
tickets
They're
start
like, no,
coming
no,
out.
no,
Yeah,
no, no,
like,
no.
That's I think that would be a much more effective deterrent than any amount of sulfur water. It's just a ticket
Okay, so
machine.
you're, like you said before, hard no on that one.
Yeah, for the record, I'm
Hard
false.
false.
Yeah.
Mr. Gild, Jared Gild, what do you think about the sulfur water jets as a bird deterrent in the
Do you
vineyard?
want to say I think it was super cool that Jason built a quicksand pit to terrorize the neighborhood cats and just sink them in, you know? I'm going to say false because I know a better technology already exists, and it's called Rudy.
Rudy
Yes.
Kirwan?
Rudy was a old man that I met in Germany who may or may not have had dementia, who had a shotgun and a timer, and he would set the timer, and every 10, 15 minutes, he'd walk out of his hut, which we call the Rudy hut, and he would shoot a shotgun. And then he would go sit down again. And I was like, this is a perfect technology. There's nothing to be improved upon.
So Rudy was just blasting in the air.
Just blast in the air. Yeah, every so often.
No sleep. Always on the clock every 15 minutes.
15 minutes. Right?
Yeah.
That's all I saw, so I'll take that as the truth.
Just
that,
micro napping.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. 10 minutes at a time, wake up, scare the birds, back to the Rudy hut.
That's alpha behavior, man.
Yeah, that is perfect technology, cannot be improved upon. So I'm going to say false.
False again. Okay, so it seems to be there's no love for this system.
No love.
Man, is it true?
No love for my story. It was false.
I knew it too, because you were also like, here's why you should believe this. You're like, listen, this is totally feasible. Think about it.
Yeah, I put a quote in. The middle of a person. All right. Fine. Y'all get 25 points, except for Jason. He gets also a square for having made up a sandbox, and that's a box is a square.
I do have a quick question about the point system. What's the shapes? Because I was hearing that last time, and I just like tuned in halfway through. I was like, so some of them have squares and triangles.
I can answer this.
It was foretold.
This is
prophecy.
one of Matt's arbitrary systems, and it's a fine tuning system. And I don't know if it's squares fit in circles or circles fit in squares. I'm not sure how it works, but it's a way of at the end of the game for making those fine distinctions, right? So it's something you don't really have to worry.
Objectively, are some shapes better than others?
No, but they do all translate into wine. So you can drink as much wine as you want. There's no cash affiliate replies here either, so it's just what it is. So
Gotcha.
Yeah, we don't really know what the shapes are.
More
about.
importantly than points, though, what are we drinking, Omi? Rich has absconded with it.
Oh yeah. So
But more importantly, were the harvest interns paid?
I don't know enough about Alice Bouveau to really say if she pays her harvest interns, but
No?
based on how the wine tastes, they were probably paid very little.
That's delicious.
Ouch! Whoa,
It tastes like suffering.
that's pretty
in all the
hard.
best ways.
That's pretty hard hitting there. That's a hard hitting assessment of the wine.
This is Young Vine Chardonnay from Alice Bouveau.
You say
Suffering.
Oh, suffering.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not familiar with the wine. Where's it from? What's the appellation and what's the storyline there?
So she's a winemaker in Jura, in Arbois. I think her wines are notoriously like unstable, but she's also one of those winemakers when the wine is like dialed in, it's fucking excellent. Are we allowed to curse?
I already did.
Sick.
You're
I get points for that.
Fuck.
Yeah, I think that's. Who cares?
Poop.
I don't know. 'Cause I wasn't sure if this is gonna be on Disney or
No.
you know.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think that's fine.
Well, not anymore.
As long as it's if the language is employed to really express the sentiment,
Effectively used.
Yeah,
Sure,
yeah, that's what we're
absolutely,
talking about
with
here.
purpose.
So good.
But yeah,
Cool.
it's
Arbois
Vin de France
Chardonnay.
though. It's like declassified. I feel like you can tell why.
Okay. So yeah,
Oh,
is
you
it an
know why.
oxidative style? I haven't tried it yet.
No.
Is it an
It
oxidative
is
style?
WEA. Please
Okay, it's full.
finish
They're
what
all
you got in
full.
your glass.
Yeah. We'll get
taking
in
my
there.
headphones
We'll
off.
get- No,
Oh,
Jay,
no,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, word. Okay, cool.
More than just the executive producer, Jason Bang is also the
Wait, the one,
purveyor of fine wines.
the one person not in the wine trade has to pour the wine. That's part of the bit.
He's.
That was a solid pour
Just
for
handy.
someone who doesn't have to do it every day.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
There's a question from the audience. Can we address a? Kristen? No, there's no questions.
No, Kristen just wanted to throw a fucking cork
Just
at us.
fomenting acts of violence.
Cool. All right. He asked for it. Let's jump into the next true/false question. You guys ready for this one?
Yes.
Okay, so this one goes. The story here, our little news clip, is that in the heart of Burgundy, France, a forgotten winemaking technique is making a comeback. Guillotage, as it is known, is a centuries-old method of blending different grape varieties and vintages to create a more complex and harmonious wine. Guillotage was once used widely by Burgundian winemakers, but it fell out of favor in the early 20th century. However, in recent years, a small group of winemakers has begun to revive this ancient technique, one of them being Isabelle Dubois, the famous Isabelle Dubois. She's a passionate advocate for Guillotage, and she believes it is one of the best ways to express the unique terroir of Burgundy. Isabelle's Guillotage wines are made from a blend of different grape varieties, both red and white, including Pinot Noir, Gamay, and Aligoté. She also uses grapes from different vintages to create a more complex wine. Who led off the responses last time?
Jason did.
Jason, let's see. Omy, what do you think about the guillotage technique in France? Is it resurgent?
I'm compelled by the idea of it, but just based on my experience with how militant Burgundy is with labeling, varieties, vintages, and just with how expensive it is and the lack of experimental winemaking that happens in the region. You know what? I don't have to explain myself. False.
It may also be my pronunciation may be bad too. I say guillotage, but it's Gillotage. Guillotage. We don't know.
The pronunciation wasn't what swayed me.
Okay,
it was
cool.
everything else.
So Jared, what do you think about this one? Guillotage.
Guillotage was my favorite character on the show Dragon Ball Z. So I'm going to say true for that reason alone. So
Wow, you took it to Gen Z right there.
Yeah.
It's great.
Hell yeah.
Whoa.
No?
No.
maybe
Not
they know
Gen Z?
about. Maybe they know
Dragon Ball
about.
Z is millennial content.
Millennial, sorry. My mistake.
Yeah.
I'm quite old.
There's not a single Gen Z person in this room.
What
The
is
kids
Gen
of
Z?
today don't have 3 weeks to prepare for a battle. Such as the Dragon Ball Z tradition.
Yeah.
Sorry to tell you, I'm Gen Alpha. So yeah, there is no Gen Z here at all. That's correct.
I'm sorry. So we have a true, we have a false. Jason Bertold, what does he say?
I believe that
About
guillotage is a real thing. I'm going to say that it's true, while I agree with Omy's comments about Burgundy and how rigid and I guess kind of structured things can be. I do believe that there are some youngsters that are breaking the rules. So I very much believe that it's true.
All right. Well, the answer is that despite the appeal of the concept of guillotage, it is in fact something that I pulled out of my bung, as it were.
This is what happens when you stay home and watch Dragon Ball Z all afternoon.
Yeah,
like,
or given too
guillotage,
much
good
time
idea.
to imagine what's going on in the world of wine. This is inside of my mind, the workings of my mind. No, that is something I just made up. It sounded good, and I
It
thought
did
the
sound
idea
good.
of blending, and it, in champagne, right? I mean, they'll do the multi-vintage thing, of course, use of reserve wines. So I can see. I mean, the guy
Sold me on it.
Yeah, thank you. I tried. So
Right.
that was our second true/false question. Do you have a third? And then I think we're going to have a special guest
thought that
in this
was the
episode.
third.
Is that right?
What's the word points here?
Oh, a road point. Yeah, for sure. Do that.
Wait, sorry, wasn't that the third one?
That's the third one. We got to give you points, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Not us.
We're actually fine. We're fine.
Shad was saying that was the second
We're
one. I
actually
thought it was
completely
the third.
fine going pointless in this last round. So we're all set.
Zero. All right. So Jared, you got 0.
I don't think that's true.
That's fine. That's nice.
False.
I'm helping you by giving you 0.
I don't think that's helping.
Omy, you got 30. Extra 5 for going against a trend. You know what? I'm gonna give you let's give you it's good shape.
Dodecahedron.
What about an oval? All right.
Oval.
Oval, right? Oh,
What you're
egg.
saying is
we'll
you
call
can't-
it an egg. We'll turn it on its side. It's an egg, concrete egg. All right. And
What you're saying is you
Jason's got
can't draw a dodecahedron, and that's fine. You can admit it.
nothing. Yeah, I went to public school, so I can't.
All you can do is offer my man an egg in this trying time.
All right. So the fourth story here, we got a grape variety popular in ancient Greece has been rediscovered in the tropical climate of the Dominican Republic. So Professor Alain Delors in the Institut Argot Montpellier is investigating the possibility of viticulture on the Caribbean island on behalf of the Dominican Republic Ministry of Agriculture. The local staff showed him a grape variety that is cultivated, a few hectares.
Tighter.
Are you hungry?
Where's that pizza?
I don't know where somebody's going to call this. I don't know.
A few hectares in the province of Bucaro. No.
Bucaroni?
No. Bauroko.
Now we're just getting hungry. Now we want
Yeah,
Bucharest.
Bucaroni and hecators?
Yeah.
It's used to produce fruity red wine for family consumption. So, was the grape variety. Oh, I didn't even list it.
Yeah,
did I?
what's the name of the grape variety? Do we know?
Did I? Oh, yeah. Heft Alculo.
Okay, so
I feel like you're making this up as we go along.
yeah. Well,
Heft Oculo.
it does sound like Matt's making this up as he goes
you
along.
said it was Greek or something.
It's Greek. It's a Greek, yeah. Heft Alculo.
But also, I feel like Matt would not have set himself up for not being able to say a word on the air. So I was going to say false because if it were true, the imperialists would have exploited it. And we would have, colonial commodity wine production from Dominican Republic.
Dominican Republic, right.
Yeah.
But what's the mechanism? I mean, if true, what is the mechanism for Greek grapes to arrive in the Dominican Republic? That's a big...
That was my question. I was like,
Very
How
clearly
the fuck did they
Atlantean
get there?
international trade. I mean, that's not... Who's even going to argue?
You're talking about
right?
pre-Columbian, or what are you
did you
talking
say Atlantean? Like Atlantis?
Yeah. Obviously.
Heft Alculo.
Look, you can't have a
Atlantean is referring to the lost city of Atlantis. Those are the people of Atlantis. You can't say Atlantean as if that's a trade route.
No, I meant literally the last people in Atlantis brought the Greek grape over. That's what I'm literally saying. Look, you're on a podcast. I don't know if you know how podcasts work, but we get some weird shit.
So we're
The
saying-
thumb doesn't exist. Atlantis does exist. Burgundy's retired and everyone's moving to Baden.
Thank you for saying
All
retired.
right?
For the record, this is my first podcast.
That's fair. So you're saying false? True.
I'm saying the correct answer.
You got to give one. One.
Sure.
the
One.
ancient grape variety
All right, you will get one
in
point.
Dominican Republic. Omy, what are you tracking with Jared on this, or what do you? I don't know either, but go ahead.
I feel like I have to say false.
False. All right.
Yeah, this sounds like a bunch of bullshit.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I too think it sounds like bullshit, but I've guessed wrong more times than I've guessed right today. So I'm going to go against my gut and say this is a true story.
Don't get too much in your head. I mean,
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
what I
that's
was- yeah.
that's the wine talking, bro.
Yeah.
You
So.
want to flip a coin?
No, this is true. This is a true thing.
Well, I-
For the microphone. Flipping coins.
As bizarre as it sounds, I think that it's really happening.
All right.
my interest is piqued. I would like to know that.
Yeah.
I don't know the answer.
Yeah, right. I picked this one randomly. It is true.
What?
Yeah.
It's just like I said. It's true.
Heptaculo.
Is there anything about the lost city of Atlantis? Can we confirm?
I mean, it's up in the air.
Did the Atlanteans have anything? Can you confirm if the lost city of Atlantis is real?
Is there anyone in the audience that can contact the lost city of Atlantis?
We know one individual who has an Atlantean artifact.
Oh, there's one individual. If that came
There we
through
go.
on the mic.
There we go.
And I'm sorry. Ben's in the audience saying that you know someone that has an Atlantean artifact?
There's one person in the Lansing area that has is certified genuine Atlantean.
Certified genuine.
There we go. We're cooking.
Go.
Confirmed. I get double points. Thank you, Ben.
You get 2 points because you elected to take 1 point for the first round.
No, I made one good point in saying the right answer.
No, it's 2 points. So you get 2 points.
Okay.
Are there any details about how it got from Greece to the Dominican Republic?
You know what? There were when I read the story.
You know,
Because that would be awesome to know. I mean, a Greek variety
Yeah.
in Dominican Republic, that deserves a little bit of elaboration. I would like to know more about that story.
That'll be in the Patreon version.
you know.
Right, yeah. So if you haven't, if you're not a paid subscriber yet,
Oh, dude, no wonder the fucking
We'll have to
pizza
op-
took forever. It's from fucking New York.
yeah.
There we go.
Christ.
That's a little side talk
You guys
for our
didn't know-
listeners here. We've been waiting and praying that this pizza was going to arrive, but it has arrived. So anyway, moving on. I think we have a very special guest story from Ms. Kristen Pennington. Is that right?
It is.
Excellent. Here she comes. So,
But while we
panelists,
have a moment, I want to talk about Connie und Evie Silvaner from Zalundstra.
thank you for doing that. Go ahead. Yeah, give
Gotta
it-
fill that air.
go.
I should know things about wine because it is my job, and I refuse. So I know this is Silvaner. I know it's from the former East Germany, and I wish East Germany was still around.
Wow, the color is quite impressive. I mean, there's got to be. I mean, it's not old. Not so old. Is it skin contact? It must be.
Yes. Yes.
And it's from the former East German Republic.
Of Zalunstruct.
Zalunstruct. Okay.
The only wine I've had from that region.
What do you think about it? Let's give some feedback. Why don't you guys run through the... Jason?
I think the wine is delicious. Very tactile, very savory, but still fresh, super fresh. I'm using words I'm not supposed to use, but oily, which I like very much.
But not greasy.
Why can't you use that?
I thought we were supposed to be more emotive and less descriptive.
Well,
no, that's
yeah.
the show.
So that's particularly for the blind tasting segment. So we can talk about wine as we like, but yeah, the blind tasting thing, the emotive blind tasting segment, it's really just a device for the sake of the podcast.
I'm really enjoying this wine. Thank you.
I'm excited to try the
It's
next
quite
wine.
funky, yeah. Well, before we get on to the next wine, let's have Kristen Pennington read to you the story bit for you to decide whether it's true or false. Kristen?
Thank you for having me on. In 2020, a man in his underwear was arrested for vandalism and driving with a suspended license in Modesto because he flagged down a wine tanker truck, climbed under it, released the valve, along with approximately 1,000 liters of wine.
Just running loose in the streets.
Not running loose, flagged down.
Well, no, I mean, after I opened the valve, it was running loose in the streets, yeah.
True.
He was wearing underwear, so not that loose.
Tidy whities.
At least something was contained.
Modesto, California.
Sorry, yes.
Tanker truck.
Things happened.
Eye contact.
So, this man flagged down the truck, released the valve in his underwear, climbed underneath it, continued to drink wine from it while the truck was in motion. True or false?
I'm going to say true because he should exist. And if he doesn't, let's make him exist. You know?
You're prepared to go to Modesto in your
Ready
undies?
to do it.
Okay. All right. That's all right. Fair enough.
This man is what the world needs now.
I get to pick points now. I'm in the points position, right?
You do. That is your prerogative.
Good thing I was
I
so
love
kind
that.
and nice to you in the last episode.
I know, right? You're the best, France.
Omi, what about this dude in Modesto in the undies and just ripping open tanker trucks full of wine? The silver
this-
bullets, is that what they call them?
This sounds like something like a hybrid between pretty much every opening to a Fast and Furious movie and that one scene in Breaking Bad where they had to steal a bunch of methylamine. It also requires us to believe that someone would want to perform a highway robbery of wine in Modesto, California.
Well,
If you would have said
and
Florida,
if you're running,
if you said a Florida man, if you started with a
Florida
Florida man, I would have said true right
Name
away.
some
Not-
Florida
not a
AVAs.
Florida
Can we
man.
name some Florida
just saying.
AVAs?
I swear to
right
God,
now?
if you went a Florida man in his undies, I'm in. For the rest of the story, it doesn't matter what the fuck you say.
You may have Disney World near you, but sometimes you need a Disneyland, you know?
Yeah.
So
it is a little hard to imagine that a truck would stop for a dude in their underwear. Would you do that? I wouldn't do that.
So what had happened
In Modesto,
was
happened?
the city of modesty.
What had happened was originally the truck pulled over. And
I'm sorry, were you there, by the way?
I was not.
She's speaking
but
as
it
though
was,
she said,
I was the one in my undies.
it was not.
she's on some very cool Telegram channels, just watching it live.
As reported by CBS Sacramento, he flagged them down, and the tanker, the guy driving the truck, thought that he would have to, like, something was wrong.
Render
so
assistance.
he pulled over, and that is when Gabriel was able to climb under the truck. And
You know the guy's name? Did you get his number?
I didn't get his number.
Okay.
but
So there's more details.
I might have
Jason,
been
are
driving
you
through it.
are
I
you
wasn't giving-
are you falling for this?
And-
I am falling for this.
And then
Yeah.
he drove away, and it wasn't until he saw that there was a loss of wine in the tank on like the readings in the truck that he pulled over a second time, and that's when police were able to come.
There's
I'm
live.
changing my
I was
answer.
going to say there's
Yes,
live.
that-
Is there
that-
live volume
There's
monitoring?
there's no readings in the truck.
This is what I wanted to know.
That's where I'm changing my answer. I was with you. I think, if this would have been told that it happened in France, everybody would say, hell yes, it happened in France.
Les
Modesto,
gilets jaunes.
the blending of multiple vintages got dumped out by somebody in their underwear and flagging down a truck in Burgundy would have happened. In Modesto, although it can be a freaky place, I don't think this happened there.
It's not quite as rough as Sacramento, is it?
No.
I don't know if you guys are gonna see this, but I just watched Kristen with no poker face look over to Chad and go, fuck. As soon as Jason said,
All
there's
right.
no live volume reading on a truck.
All right.
Yes. So my answer was definitely false. I do remember saying false.
Kristen, tell us the truth.
Good
behind
thing
this
there's no
story.
audio record.
Tell us the
This is
truth.
true. It's fucking
Whoa! Yeah, true. Like I said originally. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, what I said was, fuck, don't change your answer. Because I was so excited for you to get one.
I needed it.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. So
That is
if
amazing.
you want to hear it.
And you recounted the story accurately. I mean,
A California man has been arrested after he climbed underneath a moving wine tanker.
oh, hold on.
Yeah.
Omy, you see, it started off a California man.
Yeah,
it's
no,
a
I
riff
don't-
on.
I don't believe that.
It's a riff on the Florida man.
Unscrewed a veil and proceeded to drink from the vessel. Modesto traffic police arrested Gabriel Moreno, 39, on May 5th following the incident on Highway 99. In footage obtained by CBS Sacramento, a man can be seen running after the tanker, pulling himself up onto the side of the vehicle before climbing underneath while it was moving. The
and
incident
suckling
occurred
from the metallic teat.
shortly after noon when the driver of the tank noticed a man in a car pulling to the left in an attempt to get his attention, according to California Highway Patrol spokesperson. Thinking the man, later identified as Moreno, had spotted something wrong with the tanker, the driver pulled over in the hard shoulder. Moreno followed him and shortly afterwards got out of his car and ran towards the area between the lorry and the tank.
You can keep going.
Alarmed by his behavior, the driver started the engine and proceeded to rejoin the road. However, after his gauges recorded that he was losing wine because they were there, he was forced to pull over for a second time and discovered Moreno under the vehicle drinking the wine that was pouring out.
Well, thank you for
That
all those
is
points,
amazing.
Kristen. I truly appreciate it.
Sorry, I
guess it's
I
true. I
kept
guess we have no
rereading
idea
this
now.
bullshit for
That-
a long time so that I could do it without a
And
prompt.
you read it unscripted, which is what threw me.
That, yeah, I tried. I really tried here.
Well, that is one of those kind of
But I
stories
get
that
to
would.
award points. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, let's do that part of it. Yes.
So
Go
let's
ahead.
give
How?
everyone
how do you feel about the
an
respondents?
object first. Like, let's give them
Only with like a pizza-shaped object, but has
triangle
no interest in
with
an
a
actual
pizza.
pizza. He just wants a pizza shape.
pizza for Omi.
Yeah,
for
Yeah,
sure.
He just wants pizza shape.
Pizza. No,
Plus,
it's just crazy that the talent didn't get pizza like right away.
We're still learning.
No.
This is only
no.
episode 2,
The
Omy.
talent did get pizza, Omi. The talent did
we're
get
gonna
pizza.
give that. So nobody actually said it was true, right?
I did. Yeah.
Well, originally, but then you changed it.
No.
Yes, that's what I remember. Okay, and you get
Thank you.
a heart plus 75 points because you wanted to believe it, and then you changed your mind.
He did want to. He did want to believe, and that's what's important here today. I think everyone that we
get-
want to believe that
A pizza
the world of wine is this diverse.
This
that-
was
and 50 points,
fair.
and you were there.
Yeah.
You were with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just threw him off on the whole thing about the live volume.
volume
that the
reading on the
volume
truck.
is
Yeah, what was that?
reading
That was the false part of the story.
That's-
We don't
Because he
know.
was that man. This man's been to
Yeah, like
Modesto.
He's
the
been to
other thing,
Modesto.
Like, have you driven a tanker truck?
I have not
Like,
done
you
that.
made it seem like you'd driven a tanker truck, and
So can you give us a points tally, Chris, and then we'll move on to the blind
Also,
tasting portion here in just a few
sorry.
moments. No,
I'm
you're doing
just,
great.
like,
You're making stars. This is
I'm
good.
making a star. You get a star.
Who's in the
plus-
lead right now? Let's
Why
just go
don't
to
people
that.
eat on
What do you
podcasts
have a
more
feeling
I
on
can't
that?
read any of this.
They're always
crap.
fucking talking.
You gotta do it
Why
right
don't
up
they
on the
do it?
microphone.
Eat
The
something.
key is to chew your food.
It looks
right
to
in
me
the
like
mic.
the power to decide who's in the lead is in your hands. And in the lead right now is
actually gonna go-
there's two J's. I don't know which one it is. One of you two
assume it's-
are in the lead.
I assume it's you because I gave you 75
It's
in the heart.
actually J for Jomi.
Oh, right.
All right, good.
We're
You get-
going.
how's that pizza? Oh, it's delicious. He's smacking his lips on the mic. Very good. Okay, so at the conclusion of our first round, we have Jared Gild in the lead by a mere. It looks like it's a small margin. It's only 25 points. So we're preparing to move into the blind tasting segment. You gentlemen have the wine on the table. Have you poured it yet?
I believe so. Yeah, it's poured for us.
Everyone. Oh, it was poured for. Who did that? Ah, Matt, on top of things.
Solid snake over there.
Excellent.
Seen how he snuck in here.
This is a service-oriented institution.
Yeah,
And I have
it's-
deep respect for that.
Yeah, I'm impressed by it too. That's great. So here we are. You have a little bit of pizza. You have your blind wine. We hear the pleasure of the pizza. Let's hear how the
Wait.
wine is going down. Can somebody give us a little taste of how they taste wine? Let's
So-
hear it. Let's hear it. I want to hear it.
Well, my emotive tasting.
No. I want to hear the You're over here like smacking lips on the mic. Let me hear the wine. The pizza,
you,
great.
You
fine.
can subscribe
Here's how I
to
do.
Omy My's
Here's-
OnlyFan.
Listen, here's how I get down.
And,
You ready? There we go.
And
That's Omy. That's how he does it.
look, the wine drinking sounds
All right.
and the feet pics are behind the paywall.
You're right.
Sign up for our Patreon.
The Patreon. Yeah, we got that open. So who's prepared to go? Who wants to talk about this wine?
Right here.
Jared Gild, go.
Okay.
I'm back.
I was at my grandparents' farm in Kentucky in the hot summer of
This is a lie. Don't do that. Jared, come
The roles have
speak from
reversed
the.
here.
You have one of the biggest hearts in the business, Jared. Speak from the heart for us. That's what we ask for you.
as a fat kid.
A fat kid?
I enjoyed playing on the farmstead and enjoyed my grandmother's food even more.
What is he reading, by the way?
That's what he wrote. Oh, he's reading what Ben wrote.
Chad has not listened to the first episode of the show yet.
I was busy.
He doesn't know the lore.
I was busy.
Look, that was one for the regular listeners. And it's a little shout out, it's a little fan service, we call it.
Can
So-
someone who would like to speak to this wine? Jason's ready to go.
I
Jason
don't know if I'm ready or
Berthold.
not, but
Jason, I'm sorry. We're
Band.
this is an emotive response to the wine.
That's
Or-
exactly right.
right. Okay.
Yeah. So not a straight tasting note. We're not
Yeah.
looking for berries and leather and chocolate and that kind of citrus, that stuff.
You can tell a story. You can, like a person that reminds you of like
I don't have that
anything like
deep of a draw at this moment, but
Well, that's legitimate too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if a
Yeah.
wine doesn't pull you in right away, that tells you something.
it pulls me in here as I'm starting to kind of loosen up and soften the edges a little bit. But I think that this is a wine that has a lot of energy to it, which I respond well to. I like wines that have energy and kind of pull you into the glass for a second or third sip or smell. This wine very much does that for me.
The shaka was flown, by the way. That's what I did here. I was like,
oh, the life, the energy.
I'm going to let my esteemed colleagues speak more to it.
esteemed.
Yes.
What? Jason, you started. You gotta.
I have to finish?
You gotta finish, man. Yeah, we gave one pass to Jared
for clowning.
for clowning because that's all he was doing was clowning.
Yeah. Well, I mean, aside from the energy that I feel apparent in this wine, it makes me happy to be drinking it.
Hell yeah.
Right.
This is
Right?
good. This is good.
This is great.
This is good. Omy, how are you feeling about the
All
wine?
right, we won't let.
I feel relaxed.
We give you a pass.
Yeah.
Apparently.
So happy to drink, relaxed.
Yeah, no,
cool.
this feels like someone who just walked into the grocery store on a Sunday. You know?
Oh man, like in sweats and stuff.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Workout.
Yeah.
And
They're
their
just kind of hanging out,
Lululemons.
man. Like
And their Lululemons.
they're
Multi-level
fucking,
marketing.
they're too busy being champagne all week. And they're like, on Sunday, man, I'm just gonna be a little pet nat, just kind of hang out. You know what I mean? I'm too fucking tired of being champagne.
That comfort level makes way more sense. Why you've taken your shirt off now?
Especially
like,
the
I
way
get it.
you are
Yeah.
like dressed.
That's a little shout out for our
Yeah,
He's
for
actually
our
fully
creeps
naked
on the
right
video.
That's what.
yeah, not the perverts on the video.
Yeah, for our creeps watching at home.
I do want to say though, I do like the Ladder 4 logo thing on the hoodie. I think those are really the new gear is cool.
Hey,
I do want to say
I
that.
agree.
If you're talking about shout outs, that's
They're
what I
great.
would give a shout out for.
Very good.
It's intriguing.
Thanks, guys.
You look at it, you're like, what is it?
Yeah, I hope you're compelled by how illegible it is.
We've had enough shout outs. Do we have any call outs?
Call outs?
Yeah. What is the wine?
Oh, I thought you meant like calling somebody out. Like, I fucking hate
That guy's an
guy.
asshole.
Yeah.
Right? We all agree.
Yeah. Speaking of call outs,
Matt just showed back up.
Jared's looking serious about it. I think he's gonna come with something.
All right.
yeah, no, I mean,
I think he knows what it is. Look at his face.
I want to say it's a German pet nat, but
Is that distinct, Omy, from sect?
I'm not a tech guy. I have no idea. I'm more of a vibes guy. I don't know if you heard my tasting note. This
Understood.
is Sunday at the grocery store.
Understood, but does anybody want to comment on that? Like,
So-
is there a distinction? Can sect be patent? I think of sect as being method traditional.
It has to be.
Zach is
Yeah, I would agree.
legally always method traditional. Yes. This wine,
Shout out to the lawyers on the podcast.
What up, Stadtgarden?
this wine
You're not
reminds
allowed
me.
to say this wine. That
this
is a-
this wine right in front of us, the wine in my glass, reminds me how annoyed I was not going to the water park when I had to go to Orlando for food shows. And a food show is not a thing to complain about being at, but when you're staying at Universal Studios and you can see the water park right there, and you have to go eat food and drink a bunch for free and get paid to do it, but you're not at the water park, you know, it's truly a blessing and a curse. And I would not consider myself a Florida man, but I'm considering going to Orlando just as that. And that's what this wine makes me think of. And that's why it's so great that the prize for this episode is a trip to Orlando to go to Universal Studios water park.
Thank you,
And
Eagle Eye.
Thank you to our sponsor, Eagle Eye, who is now legally on the hook to send the winner of this episode and all of their friends to the water park in Orlando.
It's quite ironic.
It was a
when you
generous
know what the wine-
prize, but you know, you're a great company, and I
so
strongly
let's-
support.
So let's recap. Let's recap the impressions. We have the Orlando Water Park. Omi, what was it again?
Sunday at the grocery store.
Sunday at the grocery store.
tired of being
Jason,
champagne.
you were
I was just feeling the energy of it.
the energy.
Just
yeah.
vibes,
Right.
just
So this is,
raw vibes.
these are pretty exciting
Yeah,
things,
yeah.
and it sounds like this is definitely a sparkling wine. We heard
but
you were mentioning Pet Nat, Omi.
I do not think that it's Riesling.
No,
Not
I don't
Riesling.
think. I agree. I don't think it's Riesling.
Sect,
but there's
not
just something
Riesling.
kind of like tropical about this that draws me to.
What about the texture? I mean, does it have like the mousse, like the bubbling part of it? Does it have the?
None.
There is none.
None.
So how did you determine it was Pet Nat if there's no bubbling?
There
No, no,
was, and now
there's-
there's
I mean,
not.
bubbling.
Oh,
But
there
it's
was.
not like
The story of PetNat, there were bubbles, now there's not bubbles.
Keep that through the
should've-
service. Yeah.
Oxford
they should've
wine
tried
getting
harder.
over here.
So let's unveil this thing then. Let's see what we've got.
No,
not yet.
No one's made a call. No one has made a call. No one said what they think it is. They've just talked about it like, you know, some objective bullshit.
I'm going to call that it's Cremant from Jura.
Cremant,
A blend of grapes.
Yep. You took Jura, so I mean, I would have said Jura, and so if it's correct, you know, I'll get some Jura points, but I'll say Northern Italy.
All right. Of what? What?
Grapes.
Grapes? All right. You said German pet nat.
Omi's going back for a retaste.
Oh, there it is.
You can hear the foam.
There it
You
is.
can hear the bubbles.
All right,
there.
so we'll do a reveal now since everyone's made a call. Sorry to put everyone on the spot. It's a podcast.
Motherfucker.
You know that one, don't
Survey
you?
says.
I do. I haven't tried it yet.
Yeah.
I almost opened this the other day. Oh man, I would have been sick to fucking call this.
So what is it?
This is Jean-Pierre Robineau in the Loire Valley, 100% Chenin Blanc. This is method traditional. This is not pet nat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
And I'm really pissed that I didn't call this now.
It's still bad at bubbles.
I think you guys are right on top of that, though. I mean, everybody had a little
everyone
piece
called
of it.
yeah.
That was pretty good. That was cool. That was nice to see.
Oh, Stacy won.
I was really glad I called Loire Valley. You know,
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
that makes me feel good in my heart that I said that
Yeah,
earlier.
I was there when Jared fucking nailed it.
All right, so what do we got for points?
Go. Tell us.
All right.
Kristen was in there, too, monkeying around with the points business. So
No, I have.
consult with her.
I give this wine a 92. If we're talking points.
So before the interlude, Jared had 104 with a star, with a heart. See, thank you. And then Omi had a triangle.
No, that's a
Pizza.
pizza slice.
Pizza slice.
Oh, pizza slice.
Obviously.
Pizza and an egg. Egg on pizza.
Oh, egg on pizza.
I did not put an egg on pizza.
No, he
I
had an
gave
egg
him-
before.
But Matt gave me an
You
egg
gave him an
before.
egg?
Then I got
Oh.
He
a
had
pizza.
he had a concrete egg
That's
on
got
pizza.
a whole brunch pizza.
Can you people get down to the nuts and bolts here and figure out who's the big winner here today?
I'll take more
Well,
food shaped.
we have to do the
Points.
the points.
I thought the shapes were all about doing
I'll
the
eat a star.
fine tuning. Like who's in the.
All right, it looks like Jared's the winner.
Can we get some applause?
Did we also announce?
Well done, Jared. Well done.
75.
Look,
Although,
You
no,
actually
wait.
said star 75.
Oh, wait.
Is this the call out portion of the pod?
No. Hold on. He's the winner of the first round.
Yeah.
We haven't assigned points for the second round.
it's okay. I'm sharing the win with my team.
Well,
here.
you didn't get
that's
close.
That's all there is.
At all in the call. Neither did Omi.
Omi said I nailed it, and that's all that matters.
That's water under the bridge. We've declared a winner that Jared
Jason
Gild
got-
was.
yeah, all right.
No.
Jared's the winner.
Everyone's a winner.
But that's correct. That's what I would like to reiterate.
got
In
the
the closing
closest.
of the
This-
show,
He got
I would
the
like to
closest.
reiterate that everyone is a winner, and that both Matt and I appreciate. Am I lying?
You're not lying.
We appreciate that you gentlemen have come out tonight and participated in this second episode of the Real Wine Show.
It's true. Chad is right. We are all winners
You
of
look
a trip
like
to
winners.
Orlando
You look
from
like
Eagle Eye
from
Distributors.
Eagle Eye
Thank you so much, Eagle Eye.
I'm so
Yes.
glad I'm friends with you guys.
It's awesome.
Oh, there's the
yes,
audience.
Eagle
in
Eye,
the
thank you for
background.
sending us all to Orlando.
Orlando, here we come. Here we
We will
come.
produce some great Instagram content
Orlando, here we come.
for the social media manager. We have one more wine on the table, though. I mean, as long as the wine's
Oh,
here.
yeah, we
So,
haven't
Speak,
talked
you know,
speak about it, please.
Should I speak about it?
take us out, Jason.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. François Cotat, Le Monde Donné, Sancerre, 2013. My first encounter with Sauvignon Blanc that had texture, not just fierce acidity.
Yeah.
Right around this time, we were drinking a lot of Burgundy, and I was learning about Burgundy and the whole Kimmeridgian thing, and like that was always the topic of all the sommeliers, Kimmeridgian. And there's an outcropping of this in Sancerre, and I was fortunate.
That's the same soil type you find up in Oregon, too, right?
Oregon, and I believe there's even some in Michigan. I was talking.
Is there Kimmeridgian
I
here?
think
Oh,
so.
I didn't even know.
Yeah.
Ah.
But this wine to me, I think, really embodies what great Sauvignon Blanc can be in the hands of somebody who allows it to kind of run its course. I mean, these grapes are picked very, very late and all done neutral oak, and I think you can tell that there's a lot of richness and power to the wine even at 10 years old now. Still a lot of life left.
Yeah, that's not a question. But the detailing is what's really, for me, was really impressive. That, like you say, it's not just about the high acid.
Mm-hmm.
It's not about the fruit show, for sure. It's settled
Yeah.
in and very, very comfy at where it is.
And this wine smells very, very honeyed and rich. I don't know if there's botrytis in there or not, but there's none of that on the palate, which is kind of intriguing to me, that you're getting really ripe, intense fruit, but then you're getting this really chiseled structure on the palate. And every vintage is different. I've had some that feel like they have a little bit of RS left in it. This one to me does not, but I don't know, kind of a fun example of Sauvignon Blanc.
Yeah, for sure.
This is the perfect kind of wine when you go to sell it that someone comes and says Sauvignon Blanc, and you're like, it can be brilliant, but then also you're like, it's not for you. It's not. No. It's not for you. It's fine. It's fine. I would rather sell you New Zealand so I can keep this for myself and share it with friends. So thank you for sharing with us.
My pleasure.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Thank you, Jason.
Yep.
Cheers.
Hey, cheers.
Oh, nice.
There it is.
I want to say thank you to Jason for being a consummate professional while
Yeah.
Jared and I fucking dicked around the whole time.
Also, tune in to Omy and I's new morning show.
No plugs.
Yeah.
No,
We will
Two
be going
plugs.
directly from bar service to the 4 a.m. slot on your local pirate radio station.
oh man,
Your morning zoo crew.
it's a 4 a.m. pod. It's just an hour of us screaming into a mic.
You guys,
Don't do it.
You guys would kill it though. That'd be awesome. You would
Lots of
kill
rap air horn.
it. You would kill it. Yeah.
We'll wrap the air horn and then we'll wrap the show.
Yes.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks so much, guys. Join us next time for episode 3 of The Real Wine Show.
Good stuff. I joined the party late. That's